Titanium nears closure of mining operations in Kwale. Petroleum and Mining CS John Munyas is today touring the farm for debrief. Our coastal region reporter Tobias Chanji is there for us and now joins us. Tobias, good morning. Talk to us about what we should expect today.
Okay, very good morning. Ashley, it is not the CS John Munya will be touring the farm, Best Titanium, but rather it is the principal secretary in the Ministry of Mining and Petroleum, that is Engineer Kamau. Remember that Best Titanium started its activities in the year 2010, and some of its pledges are also to make sure that after the mining period has elapsed, they have to rehabilitate back these places that they used for mining. Remember at one time also they were supposed to have some royalties, but that was in the bill that was still in the parliament. But currently what is happening here is that out of the total income of about 1%, which means this is translating to 220 million shillings, to the residents of Kwale County, or rather to 3 constituencies, that is Lungalunga, Msambweni and Likoni, and this is through the community development agreement, the committee development agreement that will be overseeing the money. Remember that Msambweni, for it being that the operation farm, the mining farm, is in Msambweni constituency, it will get the lion's share, which is about 55.5% of that 1%, which is 220 million shillings. Then Likoni constituency, where we have the shipment port, and together with Lungalunga constituency, where some of the mining activities have been taking place, we'll have to share the remainder of this cash, which is about 45.5%. Now, what the PS will be doing today is walking around through the CDA to see some of the projects that have been initiated by both the CDA and also the rehabilitation activities that currently are being undertaken by the mining company, that is Best Titanium. It's only 1.5 years, although they've also asked the government to give another extension of about 2 to 4 years. But these activities are the one that maybe the government will be pegging on to see if the farm will get extra time, or they'll have just to fold up and leave after 1.5 years. Ashley.
All right, Chanji, of course, Best Titanium provides, for lack of a better word, provides a lot of employment for majority of the people around that area. What happens then?
But remember that when it came, the biggest mining activities in the country, and at that time, the first time before starting the shipment of these the minerals that are of 3 components, that is ilmenite, zircon and rutile, we had almost 90% of the expatriates. But what Best Titanium have been doing currently is to train locals. It doesn't mean that they have to have academic papers, but those who had skills, although some of them reached class, but as long as you have skills, they've been starting this program that has been made. They train locals so that they can take up other jobs once their mining activities have elapsed. Now, this has brought the number of local workers working at Best Titanium to about 71%. And therefore, if we have to get that extension of mining, then also these workers, the workforce, coming from the Kwale County and also neighboring counties like Mombasa and Kilifi will have to be retained. But what you understand, Best Titanium is also exploring on other minerals inside the country, outside the country, and also outside the country. And therefore, when it comes to job matters, these might be some of the first beneficiaries. Ashley.
All right, thank you very much, Tobias Chanji, for that. Of course, let's wait and see what comes out of that tour of those projects, and of course, the debrief that the PS Kamau is expected to get today. Well, you're watching News Center. We take a short break. We'll be back with more stories.
KTN News. Get the whole story.
University will hold Professor Justice Willie Mutunga's inaugural lecture on Friday, 28 January 2022 from 9:30 a.m. at the University Auditorium main campus. The topic will be In Defense of Radical Legal Education, a personal footnote. This event will be live on KTN News and streamed live on Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, Instagram and Twitter. Kabarak University. Education in Biblical Perspective.
Buy a 50 by 100 plot of land for only 399,000 Kenya shillings. What's more, leap up 350k and get an instant shopping voucher worth 10k. Call us on 0790 300 300 or visit our website www.optiven.co.ke.